You're watching 13 on your side.
Demonstrations continue in downtown Grand Rapids following the deadly police-involved shooting of 26-year-old Patrick Lyoya. Good evening, West Michigan. I'm Elena Holland. Today marks day 5 of activists rallying downtown, calling for the officer who killed Patrick to be fired. Lyoya was shot and killed by a GRPD officer on Monday, April 4th. Just this week, police released video that shows the moments leading up to his death. The officer has not been named. As of right now, Michigan State Police is still investigating and has yet to turn the case over to the Kent County prosecutor. 13 on your side has team coverage tonight. Justin Bachman and Keely Lovern have been following the demonstration for the last hour. Keely is live with how the city is responding. But first, let's start with Justin Bachman. So Justin, what is the energy like downtown?
Good evening, Elena. Yeah, we just saw that march go by us. If we take a look, we can see this crowd. It has grown substantially. The first people were here a little bit before 5 o'clock, and about 5:30, 5:45, they started marching. There are hundreds that are in the street right now calling for justice for Patrick Lyoya. A notable absence from this crowd is Patrick's family themselves. They held a memorial service this morning for their son, who was, as you said on Monday, killed by that Grand Rapids police officer. Right now, we see the crowd has stopped. Patrick's family has continually said that they want peace. They say that their son was taken from them, and they want this crowd to help them get justice. For them, justice looks like a couple of things. Then now they want the name of the officer involved to be released, and they want him prosecuted to the full extent of the law. Now, before this march got moving, the speakers here today were talking about that justice, but they were also talking about who Patrick was himself, repeating all of those things: a firstborn son, a father, a dancer, and an educator. And as we see this crowd, they have been all energized by those things that Patrick was. And one thing that stuck to us is they say that's what he is, that his legacy will live on forever. As they repeat that name and do not let it be forgotten, Patrick Lyoya is the man that they are calling for justice for. We will continue to bring you updates from downtown. I'm Justin Bachman, 13 on your side.
All right, thank you, Justin. The city of Grand Rapids says it's committed to allowing people to express their First Amendment right to free speech. We continue our team coverage now with 13 on your side's Keely Lovern. Keely, what has the city's response been?
Good evening, Elena. Yeah, as Justin just mentioned, really a big thing for Patrick Lyoya's family was keeping things peaceful, keeping things calm, and that is definitely what the leaders of today's demonstration are really making sure that people know. The Royal Black Panther Party started off today's demonstration by saying, if there are agitators, do not engage. We want things to be calm. We want things to be peaceful. You can see behind me, City Hall behind me, and right down there, the city of Grand Rapids has trucks that have been following this demonstration as they march through the streets of downtown, blocking off streets, making sure that things stay calm. Now, Grand Rapids City Manager Mark Washington released a statement yesterday in preparation for today's march. He says he expects more protests and marches in these coming days, and he says the city supports residents exercising their First Amendment rights. And Washington also reminded people that if they're traveling downtown, plan ahead for potential detours or traffic delays. Now, as Justin mentioned, they were very focused on remembering who Patrick Lyoya was. They're handing out these with lots of different information about Patrick so that people don't forget the reason why they are here today. Reporting live in Grand Rapids, Keely Lovern, 13 on your side.
Keely, thank you. Since April 4th, a memorial continues to grow near the spot of Patrick's death. That's on the southeast side of Grand Rapids, near the intersection of Nelson and Griggs. That's where Patrick Lyoya was stopped by a police officer before the deadly shooting. Many people have left candles, gifts, and words of love in his honor. Ahead of Easter Sunday, we spoke to local pastors this week as the community continues to process this tragedy. They say it won't change the message of resurrection in their sermons, but the church has been a place of healing for a while, and they hope to continue to heal people moving forward.
One of the greatest influencers that allow people that have been hurt and devastated by social injustice and by just racism and prejudice as a whole, the African American population, my brothers and sisters, found strength in the church.
The pastors say healing will be a difficult process, but they hope fighting for justice will help. We will continue to follow the latest updates on the death of Patrick Lyoya. You can stay up to date by heading to our website, 13onyourside.com.